everyone. How is everyone? Thank you for joining me. Hopefully I have a good connection today. The title of this video is called Different Brushes Will Give You Different Coverage. So I want to show you guys, I want to put that theory to test, because normally when I use my spray foundation, you know I always use my kabuki brush, and it really gives you a full coverage. And but that kabuki brush is actually out of stock, so I want to show you guys another option for those of you who might have this brush. It's called the powder concealer brush. This is also one of my favorite face brushes. These two right here are the face brushes that I definitely recommend from my website. They are worth every single penny, and if you take care of them, they will last you for a very long time. We're talking years. If you wash them at least weekly, you'll have this brush for a long time. All right, so let's get started. I already did this full half my face, so we are just gonna hop over here and finish this up. But guys, look at the difference makeup makes. I love makeup. I personally love makeup. I feel the most confident when I'm wearing a little bit of makeup. It like really boosts my energy. It boosts my my mood, and I just love it. So let's get started. And also, I did a self-tan after my shower today, but I never put self-tan on my face. So I always need to even that out a little bit, because you guys can see how pale my face is compared to the rest of my body. So let's get started. I'm going to grab chiffon spray, and I'm actually going to spray it right here onto the powder concealer brush. I'm going to get really close to it so there's not a lot of overspray. Okay. And then I'm just going to tap and swirl. And I want you guys to just kind of see that you can still see my skin underneath, but it's just ever so slightly evening everything out, and it's giving me that color that I need to match my spray foundation. So this is more of a fluffy brush, and this is definitely more of a stippling brush, where the bristles are definitely more dense. And so you are going to get more of a light, airy appearance to your foundation with this. But I personally love both brushes, but it's really just a matter of what kind of coverage you're looking for. Now today I'm wearing, you know, just kind of my workout clothes, and I need to run a couple of errands. I need to ship a couple of things. I need to run and get some ingredients for tacos tonight, because it's Taco Tuesday. So I don't really need I don't really need that full coverage look, but I just need a little something to make me not look pasty pale when the rest of my body is tan. Okay? So you can see that I just kind of tapped and swirled, and then when I get up to my hairline, I really make sure that that is blended back into my hairline, so there's no harsh lines. And then you're always going to blend down your jawline. Okay, so that's it. That is the spray foundation. Seriously, you guys, the easiest foundation you will ever use. I am going to use a stick foundation today. I got it in the mail yesterday. It's a shade darker than Chenille. Chenille is the shade that I usually contour with, but I went a shade darker for the summer months, and this one is called Cypress. It's really dark, but I'm going to show you guys just a slight contour with that. Let's do a light dusting of setting powder. Hi Sue, hi Jen, thanks for hopping on. I'm going to do I'm just kind of tap and get this all set. All right. Just like so. Okay, let's do the contour, and then I'll do my eyebrow and my eye. On my eye, I'm only wearing 2 shades of liquid shadow today. Again, I'm just keeping it super simple, and I think I'm actually going to use the one of the shadows on my lips as well, or I might use a powder lipstick. I'm not sure. Okay, so again, this is called Cypress. It is quite dark, so a little bit is going to go a long way. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to do that right on my jawline, just kind of create a shadow effect. And I don't think I'm going to do my forehead today, again, because this is just kind of a light makeup day and I don't need anything super fancy. So now I'm going to take that kabuki brush because it is more dense and it's going to really help me blend out that stick foundation. So we're just kind of creating that shadow, which is going to give me the appearance of a more sculpted jawline. Okay. And then we're going to just kind of tap and swirl this. And we're going to go upwards. We're not going to bring it down because if I bring it down, I'm just going to create a 5 o'clock shadow. And we're wanting to lift everything, not droop everything, okay? All right, so do you guys see how easy that was? And it's actually, once you blend it out, it's not much darker than chenille. I think I really like this color. Again, that is Cypress. There is another shade that some presenters have grabbed. It's called Georgette, but she said that one is super, super dark, so you have to be really, really careful with that. But look at that. Super easy. We're going to just go in with a little bit of Stunning Blush. And the brush that I use for this, I actually have been using for my highlight, so there is some highlight on this brush. So it's going to just kind of pop that right above on top of my cheekbone. You can just kind of see the highlight right there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of that setting powder. I really want to sculpt out that cheekbone though. And you can do that with a damp beauty blender. And just tap it into your setting powder. And we're going to just create that chiseled effect. And we're going to let that set while I do my eye, and then we're going to brush it away. But this is how I do my setting powder, you guys. When it comes in the mail, I take a utility knife and I just kind of work my way around this edge until it releases. Because then you're going to get right down into that product where if you just leave it attached, it has like a little mesh trampoline, which is great because you can tap off the excess. But I really like to get down into my setting powder with this beauty blender. So that's like a little trick for you. Just be very careful when you're doing it because I don't want anybody to hurt themselves with that utility knife. Okay, so we're going to do a simple eye. I'm going to do my brow first, and we are going to go in with my Brow Obsession palette. This is the shade Brunette. I use the wax, as you can see, it's almost down to the pan, or it is down to the pan, and then I dip my brush back and forth into powders 1 and 2, just to kind of give me a gradient effect, if you will. Jen, if you're still on, how is my connection? Please let me know. Okay, so we are going to take a little bit of the wax. We're going to take a little bit of the powder number 1 first, just to get it on. And we are going to follow the natural shape of my brow. Kind of starting in the middle, going over to the arch, and then bringing it over. And so I'm just like around the outside of my eye. Connection is much better today. Okay, perfect. Thank you. And then I don't dip back in the brush. I take that, whatever is remaining, and I kind of bring that over to the front. That is going to give me a lighter color in the front, and it's going to gradually get darker from the arch over. That's going to give you the most natural looking brow, so I'll show you guys this one. Okay? Now what I'm going to do, dip back into the wax and then the powder. I'm actually going to take my brush. I'm going to comb those hairs down, okay? Now, the reason I'm doing this is because today I'm not really carving out my eyebrows with concealer, so I just want to get more of a really natural looking brow, because I just don't feel like doing that. Okay, so now it wasn't very good in the beginning, but now it's perfect. Okay, great. Thank you. So now you're going to take your brush, your spoolie, and you're going to comb that up and blend this all in. Natural looking brow. Look at that. Okay. And then I'm not going to dip back in. I'm going to take whatever is left on this brush. Hi, Teresa. And I am just going to kind of go in light, hair light strokes, or brush light like strokes to give me a hair effect. And I'm just kind of pushing this up in the beginning part of my brow. It's super light. Did you guys see what that did? It just gave me those light brush strokes, and then it gradually got darker. Okay, that's it. That's what I'm going to do for my brow. I am going to take a little bit of a highlight, and I'm going to just put that right underneath my arch. Because like I said, I'm not going to do concealer today. I'm just really going for an easy, everyday look. Okay? This is something that I would do every single day if I was a minimalist. Most of you know I do like a glam look once in a while, but I realize that not everybody likes that. So I need to show you guys different looks. All right, these are the two shadows we're going to use today. This one is called Ornate, and this one is called Giggly. We are going to put Ornate on the outer corner of my eye and just blend that out with a brush, my fluffy crease brush, and then my blending brush. Okay, grab that fluffy crease brush and just lightly blend this out. This is a gorgeous bronze color. Has a little bit of a metallic shimmer to it. You could wear it all on its own, which I have done before, but I like, since it is more of a metallic, I like putting a matte with it, and that color Giggly is matte, and that's the one that's going to go on the inner part of my eye. Okay, so we're just going to blend that up almost to where I put the highlight, but not all the way up. Okay. Go back and forth, back and forth. Okay, sounds good, Teresa. I did it very simple today, but I did do a little bit of a new technique where I brushed down the top of my brow. So yeah, go make sure you catch the replay and check that out. I'm just blending this now with my fluffy blending brush because I really want to make sure that top is more light than the outer corner of my eye. So I'm going back and forth, really dispersing that color, just like that. Okay, that's it. That is the color Ornate. Now we're going to go in with Giggly. Giggly is a matte pink color. And we're going to pop this right here. And then I'm just going to go in with my ring finger and I'm going to tap it to blend it out. So it's just kind of offsetting that metallic color, and it's brightening up the inner part of my eye to make my eyes appear larger. I really like that combination. All right, let's go ahead and dust away the setting powder now. just with so you guys see I have two of these brushes because I love it so much. I use one for foundation. I sometimes use it for bronzer and blush. And then this one I just save for my setting powder because I want to have it clean for the setting powder. And then that just kind of cleans up that contour line and you're good to go. All right, let's do some lashes. I'm not going to do eyeliner today. I'm just going to do primer and mascara. And we are going to put a coat of lash primer on first. Lash primer will help your mascara go on more evenly. It will help the there are Y-shaped fibers built into the 4D mascara. The primer is going to help those stay on your lashes. It's kind of like a lash glue, if you will. I really think you will love our lash primer. I think it's out of stock right now. I don't know I didn't check the restock date either. So I'm just getting a really good coat of lash primer on. And then I'm not letting it dry. If you let it dry, those lashes will become kind of hard and crusty. And it's going to be really hard to get the mascara to comb through your lashes. So you don't want to let it dry. Okay. And then I'm getting just kind of a light coat on first, and then I'm going to go back in and really wiggle and twirl my brush up and get a really good coat at the base of my lashes, and then wiggle and twirl the product all the way up through the tips of my lashes. So I am going to let that set for a second. And then we'll go back in with a second coat. Let's do my lips. I'm going to keep my lips super simple. I think I'm just going to use, I am going to use one of my lip powders, but let me see which color I want to use. I think I'm going to use the color Contrite. Yeah, that's the color I'm going to use. I should have checked to see if it's available on my website, but I think it might be. So we're going to line with Pouty. So I want you guys to look at my lips. Like, I have barely non-existent lips, right? So I really like using a lip liner because I can make them appear more full. And how I do that is I just go slightly outside of my natural lip line. And that is actually called, the vermilion border. So you can Google that, and it is an actual thing on your lips. And most of the time when I used to line my lips, I would be right I would be right on my natural lip line, and I would not go down into that vermilion border, and all I was doing was making my lips appear more thin. So I really like this trick that I've learned. Hey, Brody? Yeah. Can you see who's on the phone, please? If it's Jenna, you gotta pick up. Okay, never mind. Okay, this is the color Contrite. It is a powder, which magically turns into a cream when you put it on your lips. Ooh, that's a really pretty color. The trick of the vermilion border, Teresa, yeah, I love that too. I'll never ever not line my lips anymore. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is like the perfect match to Pouty lip liner. So this is Contrite, this is Pouty. That's pretty. But I can't, I have to put on a little bit of a shimmer. I have to. That's my thing. So we're gonna go in with iridescent powder, get a good amount on my finger, and then we're just gonna dab that in the center. Okay, and then take a little bit more. Go right on my Cupid's bow. I really like this lip color. Totally digging it. Let's do another coat of mascara. This is where the magic happens. So you're going to take a second coat and you are going to come in and you are going to start at the base and you're going to wiggle and twirl up, okay? So I will show you what I'm talking about. Gonna wiggle. You're starting at the base and you're gonna wiggle and twirl. Wiggle and twirl. That is going to give you more fullness and thickness at the base of your lashes, which is also going to help you, which is going to really make those eyelashes pop. And then I'm just going to kind of comb through like this. Just like that. There is that second coat. Isn't that magical? I think so too, Jen. Thank you. I really like this look. I kind of forgot that I had this color actually, Contrite. I'm going to make sure that that's available on my website, and then I'll put together a list of the eye products and lip products that I use, and I'll create a shopping link, and you guys can just go click on that. But look at those lashes, you guys. Love it. I'm not even going to do setting spray today. I don't think I need to do setting spray. I think we're good. This is a super easy summer look, minimal products, but I still like a coverage. I'm a coverage girl. I gotta have my foundation. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to network it out, that would be wonderful. Just click the share button and I'll be forever grateful. It really helps my business out. If a presenter shared this video with her, always refer back to her for your products that you need. She is more than happy to help you with any questions that you have. So have a wonderful Tuesday. Go get some tacos for supper, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.